Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a game spotlight called Insurmountable. I was recommended this actually by my brother, and so first time playing, just downloaded it, and we're gonna see what this is about. I heard it's kind of like it's strategy. So you pick one of your players. Um, Adventurer, you get regeneration. Whenever we use a consumable item, you gain 1.5 health. These are not. So I have to do. I guess I'm gonna have to do multiple mountains in order to unlock these. And with me, I get a tent, climbing gloves, and canned food. With a scientist, I get take some time to gain experience. I get +4 time and 180 experience points. Eagle Eye, I get more distance. I get a tent, a hiking staff, and a warm cap. Okay. And then the journalist. We give the thirst for knowledge. Whenever you level up, you gain 15 energy and gain 15 body temperature, 15 oxygen, 3 sanity, and 0.5 health. And I get fur gloves, climbing axe, heavy boots, and hot tea. So, because it's the first time, and I'm doing this, I'm going to pick my own profession, which is the scientist. You have a revolutionary theory. You believe that there's an undiscovered source of electromagnetic energy that could generate enough energy to power the entire world. Experts have derailed or righted and dismissed your theory as science fiction, but your colleagues' narrow-mindedness only fuels your desire to continue research. When you learn of a mysterious island that essentially appeared out of thin air, you see your chance. According to your initial calculations, the conditions in the massive mountain range are ideal for an electromagnetic hotspot. The radiation should be the strongest on the peaks. You will need to scale the summits to prove your theory once and for all and restore your reputation. Well, alright. We're going to do normal because that's the only thing I have. That's fine. Mountain 1. Icy terrain proves better grip on this route. Eerie surrounding shadows and noises follow you on this route. I'm gonna go with this one. Watch, I doomed myself. If you like what you see, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I love hearing from you guys, and I always read all your comments. I don't often always respond to them, but I do often read them, and whenever I have a chance. Ever since you arrived on the island, you knew it was exactly the place you've been looking for. Reading from your instruments are off the charts, even at the base of the mountain. And besides that, reclusive indigenous people, remnants of a mysterious occupying force that kept the existence of the island a secret for years, and rumors of a research station, can all of that be coincidence? Be a coincidence. You look up at the summit. Oh, I got an achievement. You look up at the summit. It will be a long journey, but you are spurred on by the thought that you might finally find proof of the source of the electromagnetic readings you've been seeking for so long. Oh, experience. So camera control. A middle mouse button to move. Okay. Left click and right click. So left click the mouse button on a valid tile to add a marker in which your character should move. Click the marker goal again to start moving towards it. With a right click, you can remove it. Okay. Terrain types. Stony terrain, energy and time, snowy terrain, energy cost for movement, danger unpredictable things could happen, icy terrain. Okay. So choose your terrain, basically. There are various types of events that can occur on the mountain. If you step on a field with such a marker, an event gets triggered. Health, energy, and sanity, because of course if you're climbing a mountain by yourself, you do or are susceptible to sanity effects. Oxygen, in the death zone high above the mountain, that is if some people don't know, there's a point in our atmosphere where the oxygen is a little bit too thin for a human to stay up there for long periods of time. Actually, the Mount Everest, the very tip, like the last, I want to say 50 feet. I could be wrong on the feet, but the last little section of it is the death zone. And people usually go up there, hold their breath, take their pictures, or people actually go up there with respirators. Body temperature, of course, and experience. Critical stats. What is that other than health? Your stat is critical. Okay. You can see a path preview when you... Okay. And, okay. Level ups. You could choose multiple skills each level up. Okay. Weather. So, normal weather, body temperature will be decreasing, and energy cost for clients will be increased. Events challenge, difficult choices, and sleep. While you are not moving, you can sleep at 8 time. Okay. You can open the tutorial again at 8 time. That's fine. Okay. So this is where we are. So that's a cave. And our objective... Oh, I can't really move. So there's an event over here and an event over here. There's also an event here. So I'm not going to be greedy for this event. I think it would be nice just to go there. And just have it go. And, you know, stamina, oxygen, body temperature, sanity, apparently. Eerie surroundings. So the eerie surroundings, the route we chose is actually affecting our sanity. So I'm wondering if it would be good to go this way and then be greedy and go over here. This is one of those games where it doesn't take a lot of time, and you can pause it anywhere through. It's one of those games where you just come home and you're waiting for like a buddy or something like that to call you. You reach the shore of a frozen mountain lake. On the embankment, you find what remains of a camp. You take a look around, but there's nothing useful in sight. Or is there? Just a few yards from you, on a sheet of ice, you spot some unopened canned food. Do you want to retrieve it? I'll give it a try. You made it. You collapse onto the embankment and stow the canned food in your backpack. We got 2 canned food and a bunch of experience. So I just gotta... Okay, so we do have actual... Okay, and we leveled up. So now we get to choose a skill. Special Terrain Expert. Specialize in dangerous terrain. Dangerous terrain event. Gain some experience. Strong as usual. All bonuses depend on the terrain. I'm actually going to do Climber because it looks like we're going to do a lot of climbing. As you can see here. So I'm going to then pick here and have him go. Is there a way to speed this up by any chance? Like, oh yeah, it's space. Yes, and there's also a thing down here. You enter a cave. It's dry and sheltered from the wind. Further back, you see a small tunnel leading into darkness. I lie down and sleep. I leave the cave. I'm gonna be risky. Explore the cave. You want to explore the tunnel, but it's so dark you can't see your hands in front of your face. I guess I step into the darkness. Fear stabs your heart. You cannot stand the darkness any longer. You want to return right. I turn around. So we lost some things. We lost some sanity, right? Oh, we lost oxygen. Oh. I might get some sleep if I can. Sleep briefly, yeah. Just sleep for a little bit, and we're good. And then, oh, okay. It's a very sensitive camera. I'm gonna move over there. Because I'm thinking that as the further you get up the mountain, like usual, worse and worse things are gonna happen. So I'm trying to collect as much stuff down here as possible while still moving in a forward motion. I see I would have to go that way. Thin wisp of smoke rises up into the sky in front of you. You turn a corner around the wall of a cliff and discover a campfire. Flames already licking the sides of the cans placed around it. You can put the snow on the fire. Stamp the fire out. I'm just going to do nothing because this is usually someone's... Okay, it's nightfall, so that's... Climbing gets even more dangerous at nightfall. So I'm going to try to take things slowly. Because we really don't need anything. We get sanity is decreasing, body temperature is decreasing, and energy is decreasing. But other than that, no, remove it. Let's go there. Oh, I guess I could be popping this. You enter a cave. It's dry and sheltered from the wind. At the rear of the cave, you notice a faint shimmer of light. Follow the light. As you approach, you realize that it's coming from hundreds of fireflies. Fascinating. Nice. And we got a level up from that. And I'm going to lie down to sleep. And we're going to sleep. We're going to sleep long this time. Just so I can get a little bit more body temperature up, and then it should be morning. Oh, it's storm. Let's level up first. Alpine style, reduce time costs on all terrain. On edge, prevent critical interruption events. Ice mastery, active ability, reduce energy costs on that. I'm going to do this. So that's a passive. These are actually actives. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to press this and let that happen, because after a couple of turns, I'm then going to pop this because I should be getting more experience with this, and I guess a little bit more time. And this helps me reduce energy costs on all terrain, since I am, running out of. Nearby a abandoned camp, there are some vacuum flasks filled with tea. You take some time to search the tents. I'm going to thoroughly search through the tents. Body temperature is not a problem. Got some experience. Why is it nighttime? Oh, I guess it's nighttime. So I'm actually going to have... Oh. I'll have him stop. And I'm going to have him sleep. Do we have anything in our inventory? So Stormy. Don't I have something in my, oh, there's inventory. So I can eat this and get more. Okay, we're good. I think we're good. It's just we can't see really anything. We'll go. We have to go down to go up. Yeah, so this is one of those cute little strategy games where, you have to make tough choices. What is that? That is an obelisk, and I'm intrigued. Under a tarp, you discover a large empty cage. Tufts of brownish fur are strewn between the bars. I'm going to continue my... That sounds like a horrible idea. Oh. There's another one up here. So if I... Okay, so now it's getting treacherous. Okay, I will sleep long and get a bunch of energy back, but that's also going to use a decent amount. It's going to use one of my durations on my sleep, right? Yeah, my tent. So if I go there, It's an obelisk. Or I can chuck on through and stop here. And then go up one. Yeah, let's do this. Sanity, body temperature, oxygen, energy. I don't want to use my food yet. I only have 2 cans. So I kind of want to wait until I have to do it. Enter a cave. It's dry and sheltered from the rain. Again, a free sleeping spot. I will take minus temperature. I'll take that hit. There we go. Yes, it's nighttime. So let us ascend. This is going to be the risky bit right there. Alright. Brew. You catch a whiff of a tantalizing fragrance on the breeze. You follow your nose, which leads you to an indigenous man standing in front of a ramshackle hut. A mysterious brew bubbling away in his brewing kettle as it sits over an open fire. The sight alone is invigorating. What sort of effect might the brew have on you if you were to take a sip? Let's approach the stranger. When the stranger notices you, he beams. Before you can say anything, he dips a ladle into the kettle and offers you a sample of the brew. That's not all. He plucks a few herbs hanging on a nearby drying lane and offers them to you as well. You are overwhelmed by his hospitality, but you feel like you can't accept both. You don't want to seem greedy. If we accept the herbs, we get the experience and the moon herb, which gives us sanity but loses us health, which I think we're fine on sanity at the moment. Or if we drink the brew, we get energy, which we're good on. I think we're good on energy, so I'm going to accept the flower. Okay. And we also have leveled up. Night Climber. We'll do the Special Terrain Expert, Extreme Geology. Whenever you suffer in a dangerous event, terrain event, gain some experience. Okay, Night Owl, gain more experience in events during the night. Flat Terrain Expert. Light Steps, reduce energy costs on all terrain. I might do that just so... I'm going to do this. And that is another passive. So I'm trying to... What are you doing? What? No. What? Okay, that... I get it now. You gotta make sure you get rid of your old... Uh-oh, rough stone. While moving through rough stony terrain, you step on a treacherous piece of rock, twisting your ankle. Ooh, okay. So it ends in 24 hours. Energy cost on all terrain. So what I'm going to do... dang. For 24 hours. So I can get rid of some of that by popping this. And it needs to be morning already because it's getting cold. I wish that brew would also give me heat, because if it gave me heat, then I would have taken it. You entered an expansive cave. Countless stalactites hang from its ceiling, some of which are larger than your arm. Water driplets trickle gently from the tips on the stalactites onto rocks and into puddles below. The soothing trickling sound they make as they land leaves you feeling calm and relaxed. The rock formation must be many thousands of years old, dating back to before the first traces of people on this island. It makes you happy to think that anything could endure for so long. You, too, are here to achieve something that will outlast you. Something people will talk about for years to come. Sanity and experience. Then let's go. And we are getting very cold. An old woman sits in front of a crooked hut. She wears a friendly, toothless smile and motions you to sit with her to recharge your strength. You do as she suggests and regain warmth. Okay, so now, if we take a peek, that's the mountain. We have to get all the way up there. So, let us go to that cave. We still have the sprained ankle. We still got 21 hours for it. And I want to see if I can get there. Or get to the cave and then use that as a sleeping spot and recover some warmth. You enter a cave. It's dry and sheltered from the wind. Further back you see a small tunnel leading into darkness. I'd lie down and sleep, and I sleep for long. I'm going to sleep for short because I'm pretty sure I'll get more body temperature just by walking around. Because we get point something from the cap. You see the outline of a large rectangular object concealed underneath an old parachute. You gingerly lift the staying tower fabric to find a metal case. Maybe it was used to transport goods. Sure. You're in luck. The case contains equipment. We get experience and a flashlight. Nice. Which we'll pop that down here. So next is we can go to a temple again, or go straight up. We can go left. That's all ice. So what I'm gonna do is, can I hit that without being crazy? No. Let's first get to there. First get to there. Okay, let's go. No. Let's stop the player. I want to pop this. I'm gonna have him start going again. And as you see, I'm going across what's considered some dangerous tile. So that's a dangerous tile. That's going to be a dangerous tile. That and this. I'm actually going to stop my player. And we are going to sleep. Using the tent. Sleep for long. We're going to get as much warmth and as much energy back as possible. And we will then continue. We were almost to the cave. I could have slept in the cave if I held out, not using my tent. But in the end, there's a faint shimmering light. I'm going to follow the light again. It's coming from 105. Nice. We get another level up. And we get some more sanity. I'm going to lie down and sleep again and sleep briefly. Even though it's going to take temperature away from me. That's dirty. I'll go there, but I'm going to choose my level. Thick thick skin, lose fewer health in events, careful steps, spend more time when moving, but ignores dangerous terrain. Stone mastery, reduce energy costs on stone. I'm gonna do thick skin. I'm all about the passives. I'm actually going to pop the master climber because we are going to be climbing quite a bit. Oh, Saint Bernard. You suddenly hear a large bark behind you. You spin around and see a St. Bernard bounding towards you, panting, its tongue lolling. As it obediently sits at your feet, you notice a harness on its back. There's a bag strapped to it. You search the bag. The dog waits patiently as you search the bag. You find provisions inside. We get hot tea and an extra bottle with some experience and sanity. Thank you very much. I will take it. And now we climb. Let's do this. So we're getting, yeah, now the weather is getting cold. Deep snow. The snow beneath your feet gives way, you fall, but not far. You land on the bottom of a flat, snowy crevasse. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can just climb straight up here. Melody. You lean back against a rock face. A distant melody reaches your ear, soft and tender and beautiful. You close your eyes for a moment, breathing deeply and evenly. You keep listening. The music seems to be coming from inside the mountain. Could it be yet another legacy of occupiers? Or maybe its origins are more mysterious. Whatever it is, it makes you smile. Nice. Okay. So we are lacking temperature. But I'm going to try to take this as, I want to say slow as I can, but careful, more careful than I have been. Even though we haven't gotten, knock on wood, but not losing any life. That's where I want to make it. I want to make it to the shrine, because she might be able to get me some body temperature or whatnot. I haven't really used this, because I don't really need it. But after I go here, I'm going to go here and see if I can double up on stuff. We're so far from the top. A jingling fills the air around you, harmonious and melodious, followed by the sounds of falling rain. You follow the sound to discover tubes of metal and wood tied together in a bare treetop, dancing and striking each other in the wind. You watch the chimes and lose yourself in the fleeting. You regain sanity or health. I'll regain what little sanity I lost. Let's see. We're not that far from the top. If I had, so the warm tea, the energy, I do have one more use on my tent. Oh, death zone. The air is getting thin, your breathing is heavy, you have entered the death zone. You pause for a moment to prepare the difficult path towards you. I'll take it slow. Preserve your breath, ends in 24 hours. Plus 1 oxygen per hour, 1 while moving. I will send as quick as possible. Decreased energy costs for a time, so with 8 hours. Or I'll mend my wounds before ascending. We have an oxygen bottle. I'm gonna do ascend quickly. That should help. So I am losing oxygen now, constantly. You sit down on a rock to relax, a pleasant warmth fills your body. I am 100% gonna fill my warmth up. So by the time we reach here, it will be nighttime. I'm gonna aim for this. If I can, I might actually have to have some soup. Oh, rough stone. You hear a couple of loose stones rolling down the mountain. One of them hits you in the torso. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, so it is night. Let's keep going. Ooh. Body temperature is going down. So I'm gonna go here. A golden eagle suddenly lands in front of you, its wings carrying it majestically to the ground. Fascinated, you watch it, and it watches you too, unafraid. You can't explain it, but the encounter feels magical. I regained some sanity, but mainly warmth. So I'm going to go here. So is that easier? Or is that easier? That's easier because I know I'm going to get energy back. And hopefully a lot of it. And of course, as we ascend, we get more. Our oxygen goes. I'm just going to sleep for a while. Ooh, minus 25 oxygen. Ooh. That hurts. Okay. I'm going to skip this one and go for this guy. Or this one. And then I'm going to try to... Do I ascend here or do I ascend over here? Because losing that oxygen kind of was an oof. I can ascend. I can't ascend that way. Heart of the Explorer in a rocky hollow well. In a rocky hollow, well protected from the wind and weather, you discover a tent. What remains of one. There are slashes in the tarp as if someone had to cut the tent with a sharp blade. Scattered outside the tent are items of clothing and provisions, but no sign. So I could search for a while, or I can go quick. I'm going to search for a while. In a sleeping bag, you find a thick book bound in leather. You engross yourself in reading the handwritten entries and learn about a zoologist who spent most of her life searching for an undiscovered species of the genus Homo, which is us. There's also a sketch of a hirsute human look-like creature, almost 10 feet in height. It reminds you of the legendary Yeti. And so, deep breaths. Increase maximum oxygen. That would be nice. I can do light steps too, but that's in the time cost. Or I can do deep breaths. I'm going to do that. Oh, it didn't give me. I thought it would give me, like, it would increase my oxygen. So sooner or later, I'm actually going to have to use the oxygen mask in my. Oh, rough stone. While moving, you step on a treacherous. Twist my ankle. Second time I twisted my ankle. Stone plaque. I stay and dig it up. You lose energy, gain temperature. No, we can't stop. Is it? Yeah, it's not worth it. Is it easier to go up this way? It is. Even though it's icy, so I'm actually gonna stop real quick. That will give me I'm gonna eat some food and continue. I'm gonna aim for this over here so I can stop here if I need to stop at the cave. So can I make it there? Oh wait, let's stop. Pop that and that. Yes, it made it darker, but I got experience for it. Gigantic footsteps. You see footsteps in the snow in front of you. They almost been swept away by the wind, but they're clearly human and very large, like those of a giant. And it would appear that this giant is wandering around barefoot. You follow the tracks to a crevice where they end. At the bottom of the crest, you can make out a scrap of cloth. Did someone fall down there? You could jump across and pick up the trail on the other side, so we can climb into the crevice, or we could jump to the other side, or I find a way around. I don't think it's worth it, so I'm just gonna keep going. Because I remember my brother saying that, hey, just to let you know, I thought, so you have to make your way down also. And that's the thing. So energy. So not only do you have to make your way up, you have to make your way down, and I have very little oxygen. I do have the thing in my backpack that could help. But I want to use that sparingly. Oh, thank you. You descend into a cave and breathe deeply. The air down here is warmer, moister, and richer in oxygen. You almost feel as if it's befuddling you. Your limbs grow heavy, but your mind remains alert. You relax and regain oxygen. It's much harder to regain. You find a backpack concealed under a thin layer of snow. Boot prints lead away from the spot in a zigzag pattern and disappear behind a rock. I search the backpack. You pull out an empty brandy bottle out of the backpack, then another, and another, and there's nothing else in it. Disappointed, you fling the backpack away and continue your journey. It's very dangerous. Alright, I guess I'm going to... Can I get there? And then there? There we go. Optimum pathing. So, this is where I'm going to spend a night. I use a lot of oxygen for a lot of energy. And then with that, I'm hoping I can reach the top. I'm gonna run out of energy at the pinnacle. Can I go there and then there? There we go. And then I guess I could descend the mountain this side. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try descending this side. While I'm up there, I can then eat my food. Actually, that's one of the main things. I just realized that these sounds aren't on. Well, that's embarrassing. But the main thing, what I would like to do is I would like to get up to a mountain. Actually, by me, I have... It's not really by me, but it's a little bit of ways. You made it to the summit. You don't waste any time. You switch your instruments, and I'm on immediately, and the rising pitch of the beeping makes your heart skip a beat. But then, reality hits you like a punch in the gut. You might be measuring high levels of electromagnetic radiation. The levels are still lower than you expected. It's not enough to prove your theory. You are tired, depressed. You cast your eyes about aimlessly. A second peak looms behind a shroud of mist, higher than the first. And just like that, your confidence comes rushing back. You are certain that the radiation levels there will be higher than here. But first, you need to head back and find a safe place to rest and recover. So that's where we have to make it to next. And now we have to make it back down. We are at the highest peak. So best bet would probably be to head there. Before I do, I'm going to eat my can of food. And we can go. And now that I don't have my sleeping tent, because it's only 3 use, which is... You think the sleeping tents would be built better than that, but, you know, you gotta make the game fair, I guess. But, yeah, the game sounds there's not really much to it. Oh, deep snow. A wide crevice is blocking your way. There is a snow bridge that you could use across it, but you were not certain that it's stable. I gotta jump it. Or can I... I can use this. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna go around. And then we'll go down. We're going to lie down and sleep for a long time. We'll lose oxygen for it. But we'll get energy. We're gonna pop this. No. Can we not go? Oh, no, we can't. Is there a more favorable... I don't think there is. The next thing is down there and I can't see it. Like, I can see that. I can see that, but that's a far away. I guess take whatever I can now. But, ugh. It's getting more to the point where, oh no. Okay, an encounter. You encounter a cloaked mountaineer. He points at your flask and holds his hands together. You give him the tea. I'm gonna give him the tea. Bows and continues on his way. I'm too nice. So I'm gonna make it to here. Here. Oh, I have level up. On edge, prevent critical interruption events. Open-minded, increase sanity gain in events. Refocus. Take some time to regain some sanity. I'm gonna do that. Sanity really hasn't been an issue at the moment. So, hopefully, it's not that, again, it's not that far away. It's just our energy is lacking really, really bad. I don't have anything for, I would have to sleep to regain energy. And I don't have a tent. So, oh, okay. So can I get down here and then there? Then kind of edge my way here. So here. I'll go here and I'll sleep. Which is bad because we only have so much oxygen, so I'm going to have to sleep briefly. I have to somehow get 5,000 meters down. Let's just go. Okay. Sleep. Yeah. I'm gonna have to. I can't use a tent. So I'm gonna lose all these things. But I'll regain some of the temperature back. So. Can I make it there? Let's go for it. See if I can make it 5,000 meters down. Oh, encounter. You encounter the cloaked mountaineer again. He is holding a vacuum flask in his hands, which he passes to you. Then he pulls out some herbs and a torch and offers them to you alternatively. What does the torch do? Light radius and body temperature. I'm only gonna take. I'm only gonna take the flask. Let's keep going. We're at the end of our oxygen. I really wish he gave us oxygen. Or food. So I can just keep going. You know, I say this is a mod, or not a mod, a game spotlight, but in reality this is a game first run. Like, I don't think a game spotlight, it's 40-something minutes. Unknown fruit. You serve some wild berries on a bush. I try one of the berries. I'm just going to continue. Oh, no, they could have gave me energy. Crap. Well, let's do it. We're almost down to where we regain our oxygen. You're a couple of loose stones rolling. Yep. Keep going. Hopefully this guy can give us some oxygen. Because I physically can't stop. You stop breathing, the world falls in. I keep breathing. Remember to breathe in front of your eyes. The familiar alpine environment appears once. You also remember the whispering. What do the voices want from you? Oh boy. We are almost down to safe. Sitting listlessly on the icy ground, he does not seem to notice you. I can't do it. I gotta keep going. Oh. You're out of energy. Come on, just make it down there. I think that's gonna be enough. Oh, it's not enough. Can I manage to rest briefly? Okay. Nothing bad happened. Let's go for it. We'll be below oxygen levels. Uh-oh. Ecstasy? You take in the view and are overcome with elation. I get going. That's fine. Make it down the mountain. There we go. We are getting our oxygen back now. Ruins. Nearby an abandoned camp, there is a torn tent, and you could take some time to search. Of course I'm going to thoroughly search these tents. You find some equipment. Crampons? On ice. Those are the things that go on the bottom of your boots, don't they? I can't just make it straight there. I'm going to... What? I wish I could tell what that is. Is that ice? Whatever, I'm just going to put them on. So if I do walk on ice, I'm covered. Okay, abandoned radio relay station. You cannot believe your eyes. A fallen antenna is blocking your path. I stay and look around, I climb over, and I take a detour. I'm gonna stay and look around. You're certain that an antenna is from years of occupation. Maybe it was some kind of radio relay station. But what was it used for? You ponder as you continue on your way. So... we'll go there. And then we'll rest. And then we'll get to the end. Our oxygen's going up. Yeah, we took some hits. Our energy is... well, it's going, but... we're almost there. Let's just take a nap. Let's just take a... short rest. We'll lose some body heat and some sanity. And then we will finish this journey. First summit. You may camp in a sheltered depression in the rock. The climb took more out of you than you originally thought. You will need to rest longer than usual to recover. What good would it do to find the holy grail of power generation if you didn't survive the expedition to tell anyone about it? Alright. And with that, Mountain 1 has been complete on Route 1 with normal settings. The lack of oxygen makes you feel dizzy. So now I have altitude sickness. Nice. So now I can go on to Mountain 2 if I so desire. But this is just a highlight on this game. You know, I saw it, my brother mentioned it, I bought it, was like, alright, I'll play it and I'll do a little game spotlight. So if you like what you see, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I love hearing from you guys, and you know, likes and comments usually tell me that of what you want to see on this channel. It could range from get more games like this. I could do other things like RimWorld or 7 Days to Die, or honestly whatever. Just leave a comment on literally anything. I read all the comments. I don't often respond to them, but I do read them, and I do respond if I have the time. So other than that, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you guys next time.